And we're live.
All right, let's let them in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. I love seeing, look at so many people flood in real quick. It's just awesome. Awesome to witness. Welcome. Welcome. Can I say welcome 162 times? I don't think I can. And climbing. The number's going to keep getting bigger. Good evening, Riley. Good evening, Angie. Thank you for the Webster help. Good evening, Dell and Stacy. Everybody, where's all the smiles at? Look at Happy Tuesday. I'm telling you right now, every day is a happy day for me lately, but Tuesdays are special, so we're gonna keep it that way. But every day is a happy day. But I've been on a real serious what are we gonna call this? Linda, happy day, happy kick. I've been on a happy kick. Just a happy guy. There's a lot going on, and I'm busier than we've been in a while, but I'm still super happy. Angie, are you like that? You feel that way? Gary, beautiful. Yeah, let's smile. All right, welcome everybody. This is the RRR247 podcast, episode 2, I believe. I think this is episode 2 for the Tuesday night RRR podcast, and this Saturday we'll have episode 2 for the RRR247 Saturday podcast. I think that's going to work, something like that. Any way you look at it, welcome to the RRR247 podcast. This is our big night. This is our big announcement night. This is our office meeting. This is the time we get with our founders and we hear whatever part of the vision they're going to share with us, whatever part of the future they're going to share with us, anything that they want to add to the system to help everybody make more money and hit your goals. It's always going to be launched and taken care of on a Tuesday night, never any other night of the week. So if you're brand new, please write that down on your pad right now. Never miss a Tuesday night call because that's what all the big announcements are happening. And I know you wouldn't like it if you missed 3 Tuesday nights because, I don't know, it's Taco Tuesday or the beach is open and you're going to go there for a couple times. Then you get on that 4th week and you hear me and Linda and Angie and Stacy and then a few others talking about something we just launched 3 weeks ago and we're making a lot of money and having a lot of fun and you missed it. You won't be happy with yourself. It really is that important. Don't be that story. You got a lot of leadership here to help you not be that story, but make that commitment to yourself as well. Never miss a Tuesday night call. Critically important. And the other thing that happens on Tuesday night is we get to meet all the new people. Every week, somewhere between 10 and 30 brand new people joining the team. It's great to see. We have all that momentum because we're doing everything right and we're having a great time doing it. So if you're brand new, whoever got you here, they love to know that you made it on. Rory and Tanya, they would love to hear your name yelled out for the first time. And we love hearing what state you're dialing in from or zooming in from. So click on that little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hit the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello and don't forget to say what state you're calling in from and welcome to the call.
My name is Kathy Vaughn and I'm from California.
California is in the house. Thank you, Kathy. Welcome, ma'am. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
I'm
Go ahead.
Wanda Bowman.
Go ahead, Wanda.
I'm Wanda Bowman from South Carolina.
South Carolina's in the house. Look at that. Both coastlines covered just that quick.
Erin
Fantastic.
Stanbothy from Kansas, and Fritzy is my trainer.
From Kansas. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Welcome, man. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
And if you're brand new, you're going to love working with Fritzy, by the way. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
All right. So welcome. Sandy, I think you were trying to say hello.
Yeah, Sandy Magallanes, Nevada.
Nevada's here. Welcome, Sandy. Glad you made it. Juan Rincon,
Yes, sir.
you want to say
you
hello?
see
Where are
me?
you calling in from?
Texas.
I didn't hear that.
Texas.
Anybody-
You hear me?
Texas is here, of course. Now, how can I
Hey,
miss
hey.
that?
Hi
Fantastic,
there,
Juan.
Ivana.
Glad you made it. Welcome to the team. Go ahead,
Thank you.
Susan. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Los Angeles, California.
There's California again. Welcome, ma'am. Glad you made it. California's
Thank you.
representing tonight. Good deal.
I'm not second.
All right. Anybody else? Cynthia, you want to say hello? Go ahead, ma'am.
Ukraine's gas supply of.
Hi,
No, you said hi and then you muted yourself. Try it again. Here, I'll ask you. There you go.
hi, I'm Cindy from Texas.
Cindy from Texas. There she is. There's Texas is representing along with California. Glad you made it, Cindy. All right. Anybody
Hi.
else? Go ahead.
I'm Valerie from Louisiana.
Valerie, there you go. Good to meet you finally, Valerie. I hope to meet you face to face on Zoom here real soon. All right,
Well, I'm
fant-
sick right now.
That's okay.
I was in the hospital Sunday and I'm not still well, so I'm just don't have it on.
You're
No
doing,
video tonight.
you're doing fine, and we understand. Trust me, there's a lot of us getting over the Florida bug or the North Carolina cough or the West Coast thing. There's a lot of it going around the nation right now. It's okay. We understand, and we can't always be camera ready, can we? But as long as you're here and you got to say hello, that's great. And you're going to get some great information tonight. You're going to meet some good people tonight. All right, so welcome everybody that just came in. If you got a TV or anything going in the background, I can't see where that's coming from. Just go ahead and hit mute. Can you see what's coming? Go ahead, Bill. You want to say hello? Nope. Welcome, Bill, wherever you're calling in from. I know you were trying to say hello. Welcome to the call. Glad you made it. So once again, for those who just got here, welcome to the RRR247 podcast, and it's episode 2. RRR247 podcast. We're going to have it on Tuesdays, and we have it again on Saturdays, so don't miss that. But Tuesday night is the big one, all the big announcements, everything you need, everything that Rory and Tanya are going to put out to help you build your business, add to the system, anything, any training that they want to share with you to understand our system a lot better and hit your goals and do what we need to do. All that kind of stuff is always going to be launched on Tuesday night. And if they're going to add a product or a service or a tool to the system that we get to market and take to the world, then that will always be added on Tuesday night too, never any other night of the week. So if you're brand new and you didn't hear me earlier, write this down. Never miss a Tuesday night call. It is the important night of the week. You're going to get to meet some great people as well. Most every night except for tonight. The person that was I was going to introduce to you to introduce our co-founders is not feeling well, just not available. So guess what? I'm going to go ahead. I get the pleasure of doing that with you. But we also love meeting all the new people. So I'm going to give everybody, I know we got started late, one more chance. Last call. If you're brand new, whoever got you here would like to know you made it on. Click on that little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hit the space bar on your keyboard. And don't forget to tell us what state you're calling in from and welcome to the call.
Gary from Maryland.
Welcome, Terry from Maryland. Glad you made it. Welcome to the team. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Okay.
Go ahead,
Bruce from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Well, we just covered all 4 corners of the country, didn't we? That quick, coast to coast, north, south, east, and west. Beautiful. Anybody else? Welcome, Bruce.
Jimmy
right,
from Tennessee.
What was your first name, sir?
Jimmy.
Jimmy from Tennessee. I'm going to go ahead and change your name on there for you. I'm going to help you out. Hopefully it's Jimmy and I don't spell it wrong. But I'm going to put Jimmy there for you instead of just user, right? All right, fantastic, Jimmy. Welcome. Glad you're here. Welcome to the team. And hold your get ready to take some notes because you got to meet some good people. Get a lot shared with you. I'm
Got one in the chat, Niall.
Go ahead.
Bradley Filler, and I don't know where he's from. Renee put it in.
All right. Welcome, Bradley. Welcome to the team. Glad you made it. That was probably 15 or 16 or 17 altogether when it came in quick like that. But like I said, every week there's somewhere between 10 and 30 people joining the team every single week, 52 weeks in the year. It doesn't stop. We're growing because we're having fun and we're doing things the right way, taking value out to the marketplace. And you guys are in the right place at the right time. Let me hit a couple
one more.
Ooh, almost muted you. Go ahead.
Christina from Kentucky.
Christina from Kentucky. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you very much, Linda. And welcome to the team, Christina. I'm going to give Linda 2 more seconds to make sure there's no more in chat because I don't want to mute her.
You're
okay.
The one that Mr. Filler is from Montana.
Fantastic. Look at that. This all over the country. It's a beautiful thing to see. But now I am going to hit the button, Linda, although you can unmute if you need to. There we go. Hit that button. Going to hit that button. Fix that little check mark, and we're off and running. So welcome everybody again to the RRR247 podcast. It is a wonderful place to be, as you're going to see. And some places got a lot of momentum, and we're building incredible business, and we're having fun doing it. We do it in a family atmosphere. We do it in a team atmosphere. We have fun doing what we're doing, but we're building very serious global business, and you guys are in the right place at the right time. When you logged into Zoom, it said, yes, you are supposed to be here, right? You're in the right place at the right time. So, but guys, my name is Niall Eddy. I live in Central Florida. I don't know what happened to all the Floridians tonight. They didn't get the inner sound off. I moved here a couple of years ago. I started off, actually came here in 2005. I went to North Florida first. I put my kids through school. When all the kids moved out, I was an empty nester. I decided I wanted to go south. I went south to be around palm trees. And when I went down there, then that hurricane came up through Fort Myers, and I said, I think Niall needs to move inland. So we did go out west for a while. Dina and I, we had a blast traveling around. We even got to hang out with Rory and Tanya and work on some projects for a while. We went to Dallas. We went to Napa Valley, and we went back to Dallas. And then we headed back east when we seen that snow flying through the air. And we landed here in Central Florida, and I absolutely love Central Florida. Not just because there's a lot of lakes all around me. There's lakes everywhere here, you guys. And I'm going to fish every single one of them before I completely retire. And I promise you that. But I love the weather. I love the people. I love the atmosphere. I love the sunshine. And I just love everything about Central Florida. It's close to Disney. It's close to the airport. You can't, when you're that close to the Magic Kingdom, you're kind of in the right spot. But it's close to both airports, either Orlando or Tampa, so I can get around really quick. And I'm going to stay here for quite some time. I promise you, in Central Florida. I've been in this industry now for almost 35 years. And the first time I said that a year ago, that I was over 33 or over 34 years, it was kind of a shocker for me to go, wow, did I just tell my age or what happened there? Because I can't believe I've been here for 35 years. But now I'm kind of proud of that I haven't had a job for almost 35 years. 35 years. I walked away from my career, and I've been here ever since. Of those 35 years, I've worked with the Rickers for 30 of those 35 years. I've known those guys for 3 decades now, both those folks. I'm sorry, not those guys. That man and that woman are co-founders. I've known them for 30 years now, and it's been a blessing. I met Rory first. I flew out west to see him. I flew to Miami to see him, and because he was attending an event that I was attending, and we had dinner together, had a cocktail together, watched the sunset in South Beaches, Miami, like everybody does when they go to South Beaches. And we talked about our lives, and we talked about our children, and we talked about business, and we talked about the future. We talked about a lot of things. And I'm telling you right now, that day I had no idea what our relationship was going to be like and what we were going to accomplish over the years. But I just knew that he was one of those good guys that I wanted to know for the rest of my life. I wanted to know him and have him know me and be a part of each other's life for the rest of my life. And that's exactly what happened. And I'll tell you another thing. When that day we first got together, we made a promise to each other that we were going to fish the world and enjoy beaches all over the world together. And we've done exactly that. There's a brand new fish hanging in there on the wall from our last trip because we love to fish. So I've been here for 34 years, almost 35. I met him first. I knew that we were going to be good friends and good business associates. I got to fly out to Utah a couple years later, and I meet his wonderful wife, Tanya, our co-founder here. And it was amazing what I seen. So Rory is the techie, an unbelievable techie, by the way. He started with the phone company. He built a voicemail system that we all needed. That phone system also allowed us to shoot messages out to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people at the same time as we were building our network around the country. We didn't have email. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have any of this technology today. We were able to do that through Ma Bell, through this guy named Rory Rickard. When I needed a voicemail, they said, that's where to go. So, when the internet did come out in 93, 94, that's when he really found his passion, found his love, found his niche, right? He got online and he became the #1 lead generation company out there because that's what all of us entrepreneurs needed to build our business. Leads, right? We needed people. And then we needed a website to send the leads to and get there and read the information about whatever it was that we were marketing at that time, fill out a form and say, yes, I want to be contacted. There was a lot of other people in the industry that were selling leads. Nobody could do what Rory knew how to do. Nobody could touch his expertise, the quantity or the quality of leads. There were other people building the websites, and they were okay, I guess, but they weren't getting the result that they should have been getting for their effort. Rory decided to build websites, and he destroyed every other website out there and made one of the best websites we've ever seen. We thought it was great when he was getting 1 in 10 visitors to have request information at the end of looking at the website, but he didn't think that was good enough and got it down to 1 in 5. Why? Because that's who he is. He wants to do the best he can possibly do. And he did that. So he became a great web developer, website developer, online marketer. And he did that for a lot of years. And then he started putting together a system that you guys are looking at today, where you got a website with a plethora of different products and services that we get to take to the world and market and have a positive impact on other people's lives. And you still have the lead generation king in your corner. He still holds that title today. There's still nobody that can produce the leads like he knows how to produce. The only difference in today is he doesn't sell them to the public anymore. Guess what? He doesn't sell them at all. Rory and Tanya invest their leads into you, and they'll get their return on their investment down the road. You're not going to find that anyplace else. There's nothing out there like that. I came into this industry as a young man with 3 kids at the time, going back to school because I hurt my back. I finished school. I went to work at the airport, and I was only there for 8 months because this home-based business plan, this idea of becoming a marketer, especially an online marketer, I was having too much fun and making too much money to neglect it. And I walked away from my JOB, and I've been here ever since. It's opened up doors for me I didn't know existed. It created time freedom for me to spend more time with my kids. It created financial freedom for me. So I could do whatever I wanted with the kids and go on vacation as often as I wanted to and not worry about how big that credit card bill was when it came in the mail, right? And every single one of you parents know exactly what I'm talking about. We swipe the card like crazy, make sure the kids have fun, and then we get home, we get the bill, we open it up and go, wow, did I really do that? I never worried about that again. That is true financial freedom. To be able to just do whatever you needed to do for your family and never even sweat or think about it and just keep building. It's an incredible ride. I set a lot of goals. I set my goals high when I was early in the industry, and I worked my tail off. I became a student of the industry. I became a student of the system. I followed the system to the T. I became one of the top people by doing that. Every time I hit a goal, I set a new goal and get my income up to where way above where I ever thought it could be. A couple of years into doing this, I'm telling you, I was making more in 1 or 2 months than anybody I've ever known before in my life was making in an entire year. That's just validated. I made the right decision, and I kept steamrolling forward. I raised my kids, and until they moved out, I was an empty nester. Now I can roam about the country with my beautiful bride that you guys will all meet one day soon. Eventually is the word I was looking for, right? So I love what, yes, she's in the business with us. So I love what we're building here. I love what we're doing here. I love the vision that Rory and Tanya have for the future and where we're going and what we get to do. We all have hats. Oh, I left mine. I took it off. I had it on this morning for my TikTok video, Stacy, We Get to Do It Hat. We like what our hats, and there it is. We get to do it. And every day, I still get up and when I see Rory, I tell him I pinch myself. I just can't believe this is what we get to do every single day. Get to the computer, see who do we get to help today. Hi, Wanda. Welcome to the team. How can I help you? What can I do for you today? Let me get to know you so I can help you build whatever it is you came here to build. Hi, Sharon. How are you? That's what we do every single day. Welcome to the team. We're glad you're here. Hi, Cindy. Welcome to the team. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What can we do to help you accomplish that? Let us show you a system that's going to help you achieve all of that. And those are the 2 people. Now, I told you when I flew out west to meet the co-founder, Tanya, I walked in the door, and Rory's the techie. Tanya is one of the most organized business women I've ever met in my life. She organizes every minute of every hour of every day of every week of every year, and she scheduled things 2 years down the road that are all going to go off on time the way they're supposed to. She's also was a young mom at the time, raising 7 children. So I want you guys to picture this for a minute. A young woman raising 7 children. 6 of them played football. I only had 1 that played football, and that about drove me crazy, right? 6 of hers played football, while she also has several other businesses that she was running, right? and helping Rory get this put together, the co-founder here, to help train everybody and keep it all organized and keep it together and keep it running smoothly so that he can keep being the creative techie that he is today. A power couple, right? Do you agree, Wanda? Sounds like the definition of a power couple, doesn't it? They complemented each other perfectly. And I remember Jim Rohn telling me to my face one day, the true legends on this planet are the people who find the ways to help the most other people. And that's the definition of Roy and Tanya to me. Those are the legends in the industry. And I knew they were going to be legends in the industry. And here we are 3 decades later, where I think they already are doing things that most people just wish they could do. They have a team and a system and everything that most people dream about, but they just can't find a way to get it done. These 2 people got it done, and they got it done for you. So if you're brand new, you're in the right place, right time, and welcome to the team. If you're looking for a place where you can build unlimited income for yourselves, or you just want to make part-time income and supplement your retirement plan, it doesn't matter what you came here for. Everything that you need to accomplish that is in place. So now I want to introduce our co-founders to you guys. You know how I feel about the business. I get pretty excited talking about this industry. I'm really happy. When I started the call, I said I'm just happy all the time now. But I'm happy all the time because every time I sit back to just think about things and meditate a little bit, think about the industry I'm in and all the lives that I was able to touch and help along the way over the last 34 years. It's like a tickle in my heart a little bit, right? It just feels good to be a part of something helping that many people. And it feels good to be, after 3 decades, still be as close to Rory and Tanya as I am today. I even though they're my mentors, they're a couple years younger than me, probably about 10 years younger. So even though they're my mentors and they're the co-founders here for the system, I consider them family. Does that make sense? After 3 decades, that just kind of happens organically. But because of the minds these 2 people have, the passion they have, help other people, I just love what they're all about and everything, and I always have, always will, and that's never going to change because that's who they are to the core. So I call him my brother and her my sister. They're fantastic people. The longer you're here, you will feel that, you will see that, you'll understand that even more. The people that you're in business with now are incredible human beings that have put together an incredible system. And when I said in the beginning, you're in the right place at the right time, I was 100% spot on. I can't wait till the day you see that and everything, and the lights just get really bright for you. So I want to introduce one of those co-founders to you today. She's a very special person in my life, not just because she's Italian and she's our co-founder and she's my sister. She's all the wonderful things she is. She's just she's somebody that, even though she's 10 years younger than me, I want you guys to understand this, I look up to. Does that make sense? I look up to because there's been times where I've gone to her and say, Tanya, I feel like I'm working my fingers to the bones and I'm working all the hours that I could possibly work. Is there a way to make my day a little bit longer so I can help more people? And she said, let's look at your calendar. Let's tear it apart. And she's done that for a lot of us here. Linda's had it done. Stacy went to Danny. We all did the same thing, right? She'd tear my day apart and then put it back together. And lo and behold, there's 2 more hours, Terry, that I can work and help other people. I just wasn't organized enough. That's the kind of person she is. She take the time out, help all the leadership here organize their day and just be as productive as they know how to be or they can be. And guess what, guys? It's a very, very, very special night today. So we can't unmute everybody, but I want to see you all just kind of hold your hands in a prayer shape and send all positive messages, because today is actually our co-founders' anniversary. They're celebrating their 19th anniversary today. And let's go like this and send them all the love. If you guys know how to do this with your hand, go ahead and do this with your hand, or you can just send prayers for a positive, happy, healthy future. And without any further delay, let me bring on our co-founder, my sister, and all of our mentor, Miss Tanya Rickard. The microphone is yours. Happy anniversary too, babe.
Thank you so much, Niall.
There you are. There you are.
Yeah, there I am. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all of you guys. Yeah, it's been, Rory and I, we work our butts off, you guys. And yeah, we're still here. We're still kicking. But that brings me to a great point. And thank you so much, Niall. I love you. You guys, your dreams require sacrifice. They do. And if you want to shift things and you want to do something different, it requires change. It requires sacrifice. I always say, how bad do you want it and how hard are you willing to work? But the difference here is that you have a partner that is helping you to get there with Rory and I. You have a partner that's helping you provide leads and provide systems and different checks and balances, and also instructors that are there to help you along the way. So you don't have to do it alone, and you don't have to make it up as you go. There's a path, there's a system for you, and it's where you need to go to succeed. So even though it's our anniversary today, you guys, we're still here for you because we believe in you. We're your partners. We want to help you succeed and achieve your dreams. And there is no easy button. You have to show up for yourself. You have to show up. You have to be willing to put in the work and do the due diligence and get things done. And a whole new life waits for you. This is the first step. So God bless you guys. I hope you guys, I know what's in store for you if you keep showing up and do what you need to do. And I just know great things are waiting for you, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to work for and push yourself to accomplish the things and step outside of your comfort zone. Because comfort is not good. It's evil. We are meant to challenge ourselves. We're meant to push forward. We're meant to change and grow. And it's uncomfortable sometimes, trust me, but it's worth it in the end. So I want to introduce my amazing husband, you guys. He sacrifices so much to get things going. And he when he came to me and told me he was going to do this system that we have here, he said it's going to take me just a few months. I'm like, okay, I'm recalibrating my schedule, because that's one thing Niall is right about. I am crazy about my schedule. Recalibrating this. Okay, I need to be a single parent for a minute. Okay, we had 7 young children all squished into one. And I was thinking 6 boys to football practices and one daughter to dance class competition. And who is a dance mom knows that's just crazy. They're all grown now. So, praise the Lord, we did a decent job. But it was like, okay, I can be a single mom for a minute. It took longer than expected. I laughed. Rory, are you here? You need to come on with me during this time. But it was because he believed so strongly in the ability to pay it forward, to pay back. And that's what we are all about. We're here to pay it forward, to pay it back for you. And so my husband worked tirelessly. He really did, to build and have what we have. And he's always, the thing I love about Rory, well, there's lots of things. And today I'm mostly grateful for him as well. But one of the things that is his ability to see things in the future. Like, he just keeps himself opened. He's always open, and like Niall called him the techie brain. It's so true. But everything that you guys that we do is always based with God, and God directs our lives. And somehow that's one of his gifts, his blessings that he's been gifted with, is the ability to shift and to know when he needs to pivot. And he is just phenomenal at that. So he's always looking for the change. He's always making sure. That's what a great leader, in case you guys do not know, a great leader needs to be able to see the future. Needs to be able to shift and know what chances, what directions to go for success. And Rory is that for sure, you guys. He is definitely that. So I want to bring him on. God bless you guys. Rory, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks, babe.
God bless you guys. We love you.
Love you too, babe. I don't know, like we made a big pivot when we started going this direction. And I feel the same that probably anybody feels that's brand new here. You're not totally sure what you got yourself into. You believe in it, you're doing it, but you're not totally sure what it is. The difference is we've already got it laid out. You just got to do the work. And I actually want to really cover some of that today. That was a good lead, babe. Good lead into this. The performance blogging system, it's genius. I know it is. And the hardest part is getting it set up to where you can benefit from how this internet works, how SEO, organic search, and then all the ad posting stuff we do that works. Before I get too far along here, I want you guys to write down some calendar times. Here goes. I'm going to share it. I wrote it up there so you guys can like write it down. So Saturday, March 1st. Okay. We got something we're going to talk about today, but it's going to be a really important Saturday. I'm going to be building some page building, but I'm going to be covering a new product we're going to talk about today. We got to go over this in detail. And then V marketing, and I'm going to stress V marketing because today I want to really cover that with you guys. And we always have a training. Well, we usually have a training every Saturday, 1 o'clock Eastern or 3 o'clock, and it's ran by our top producing instructors, and you guys get to learn how V marketing is done live. Like we got a gazillion videos on it. We just do this in a very big way. I also want you guys to know that there's, an updated V marketing video. In fact, I should probably pull it up really quick and double check it. We made some updates on how things are done. I'm just going to make sure it's the right one. No, hold on. There will be a new one. Let me pause that, close that. There will be a new one loaded up by tomorrow. There's a big video. Let me see if that's even. Okay, you guys got to hold on 1 second. I was working on the. It's a long one. There it is. All right. Yeah, it errored out. Okay, that one I understand. Okay, I'll have it on there tomorrow. I'm gonna go back to our schedule, and then Saturday, March 8th. All right, so you guys, new V marketing, it'll be there tomorrow. And if you've not started doing V marketing, or you haven't done it for a while, you want to watch the new video. It is long. I cover, like, you guys get to see every aspect of it. And you can fast forward, rewind, all that stuff. But Saturday, March 8th, I want you guys to know we're going to do a 2-hour Google AdSense preparation, some site reviews. So if we got some people that need to have their Google, like their site checked for Google, we'll do that for 2 hours. Get stuff ready. Then we'll have a little pause. I got a video to show everybody. And then we're going to do an ad posting marathon. Now, if you're brand new and we haven't done a posting marathon for a while. I'm going to be on from 1 p.m. Eastern until 11 p.m. Eastern. Okay, 10 hours. Non-stop ad posting. Okay, now that's going to jumpstart your site. That's going to teach you a lot of things. And it's going to be a very awesome way to learn how to post ads and do the stuff you need to do. And every time I do this, I find new places to market, new things to grow with. But we're going to be doing it live. Okay, now I'm giving you guys a heads up, a couple weeks advance notice. If you can make part of it or all of it, great. But ideally, you're there watching it be done and doing it alongside me. Getting inspiration. I'm going to be, documenting everything I do. It'll be in the headlines and ad training. I'll probably do a special folder just for that day. And I'll be running stuff out there. And I'll be showing you how to use AI, how to do different things to build the ads, all that stuff to teach the skills in a 10-hour just marathon. I'll put this out there as far as preparation. I don't expect everybody to do this all the time. But I'm going to touch base on things you can do on a regular basis consistently, whether it's an hour at a time, 30 minutes at a time, 2 hours at a time. All right, I'll be a broken record. When you're spending time on your performance blogging system, your PBS, you need to spend 50% of your time on creating pages and then 50% of your time on marketing pages. Whether it's using the memes, the social media, which we're going to do a lot of, you guys, on those days. Like, I'm hoping to have a lot of the pages done for the Jeunesse products to match up with those freaking awesome images we have and start just getting that out there in a regular routine. I'll be posting just where different things go, and you're going to see it done in an organized time, 10 hours, where I'm going to block out the day, do nothing but teach you guys how to post ads on your PBS pages you already have built. And yes, we're going to focus on the anchors because that's what I always focus on. Primarily, right? They work for different reasons, and so I have a lot of people that, are like, we got a lot of training on this. We've been posting ads and doing that for a long time, and it's priming the pump. Everything we do is to work smarter. right? Not necessarily harder. And everybody that's got a new PBS, performance blogging system, you've got to prime the pump and get it out there. You've got to generate traffic based on content that we use out there, and you can't just wait for it to happen. You've got to prime the pump. Now, we can spend a lot of money on it, which I don't recommend for anybody. We already figured out how to do it using our money. So anybody doing V marketing is going to be driving traffic to their site if they follow the process correctly. Every one of you. And it's the best traffic. It's relevant, targeted, and it's going to help validate your site with Google faster than anything we've ever seen before. Now, if you're not doing V marketing yet, you need to learn how to do it and get into it. Like, okay, everybody should have this written down. I can even share. I mean, this is the events. I'm gonna send out notices, right? I'll send out notices for March 8th already. March 1st is nothing changes on March 1st other than I want you guys to know we're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna be building those pages out. So this is a project that's gonna take a lot to launch with everybody. I'm gonna explain why in a second. But Saturday we're gonna be able to build pages around it. Okay. It's something that could generate some pretty good revenue and some good traffic, good keywords for everybody. Okay, pretty good revenue, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 on up dollars a week can be generated by a new program we're launching, and it costs you guys nothing to participate in it if you act now. All right, guys, we try to keep our overhead as minimum as possible, and it's got to make sense. This Ferret project, I'm going to go into it, some notes. Let me stop my share. Where's my okay. I'm gonna go to my view. I'm gonna go to gallery. I'm just looking. Everybody has their cameras on right now. Say hi to everybody. Okay, and I like to make sure everybody's engaged. We're gonna go through some stuff. Okay. All right. I need to do something first. Oh, look at everybody's cameras on. Oh my gosh, Tanya, look at all the cameras. This is awesome. Hello, cuz. I go through here. All right. Robert Armstrong, you got the best smile, my friend. I love seeing you on here. All right. Hello, Trevor. You're kicking butt. Keep that up there. Riley, your glowing face is always a treat here. All right. Let me go through here. I can say, oh my gosh. Connie Theed, you're a stable, steady here. I love it. All right. Let me man, time is going by so quick. Okay, I'm gonna go through this. Anybody here that is part of the hub program, I mean, you bought a Prime One hub years ago, would you raise your hand on the system? Just raise your hand here. I'm gonna turn off my chat. I know there's more. I know there's more of them here. Like, I know there's more than that. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. They're coming in. Okay, good. I still know there's more. Okay, so we just covered this in the instructor call. I'm going to cover with you guys here now. I'm going to go to my view. Okay, leave your hand up. I want everybody to look who has their hand raised. All right, I'm in the view, the gallery view. All right, and this is good for you to see. We're missing a lot of people. They're not dedicated enough on the other Tuesdays. The other things going on, I get it. Hopefully they catch the replay. I'll bring up. Actually, Stacy, can you join me for a second? Now you're still a co-host, right?
There we go. Hello.
Yeah. A huge thanks to Stacy and Niall, and Stacy, you guys has been keeping track of this methodically. I mean, like, her organization skills are awesome. And guys, Tanya and I cannot thank her enough for this. But this project has been years in the make. And it hit a point where it didn't pan out the way it was supposed to pan out. We believe in patience. It's one of the absolute, well, I'll give you guys a short history, but everybody that's got their hand raised up, everybody here at RRR just needs to give some more gratitude and just be grateful that these people are awesome. We all hung in there.
I'm just going to say, some of you have your hands raised that were not here when we had these hubs. Some of you are feeling FOMO and just raising your hands because you wished you would have gotten the hubs, because you're panicking me on my spreadsheet. I'm looking your names up going, I don't remember that name.
I'll go over this, you guys. Those that know what the hubs are, and if you guys were, I'm going to tell you something that's glorious. So bear with me. We're going forward on this. It's been years. I think we started on the project in 2018. I don't think we acted on it until like early January or something, 2019, something like that.
It was 2019 because we were moving from Minnesota to Texas.
I know that we were laying the groundwork for it in 2018. I think we launched it 19. Does that sound right? I
bought in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, December of 2019.
So, and you guys, there's a lot of things going on in the blockchain and the cryptocurrency world, and we did a lot with it, and we've had some fun projects. This one is it's a maybe. I tell everybody about my maybe. It's a philosophy. I think it's just how things work. And, when things seem really bad, usually, sometimes you just got to look back and if you're a good person, you're doing the right things. Sometimes these maybes are just there's something else happening that it's above our pay grade. We just got to be patient and hold through. I try to make the best decisions always and plan and research things out. This one has been just a chore, and it didn't pan out the way it was supposed to. There's been just some crazy ups and downs with it. It's been, well, you can add it up. It's been 6 years, actually closer to 7 years from start to today, and it's morphed. Things have changed, and everybody that purchased these hubs on the way it was set up, we're starting to get our money. And not only that, but it got transferred into this Farid Connect program, and I'm going to talk about it briefly, and then I'm gonna let everybody know kind of what it is and where it's going and where we're going with it. But because of everybody here, and we held the line, I'll put it this way: we didn't do a lot of legal things. We got things ready, but we held the line. We get to help everybody in RRR247 to participate in the new project for free. No money out of pocket. Now, they don't get hubs. They don't get the same responsiveness that we're going to get from that investment that we all made, but they get to participate in this new program that's developed that is part of how we're all getting paid, and we get to get people in for free. Now, it normally costs $5.95 a month. It's got a referral program tied to it. It's all has to do with blockchain and energy credits. And it goes like this. We get to give our community members free access to this. It's a limited window. We're going to be rolling it out on the study halls, MSI groups in an orderly manner. So make sure you know when the study halls are in your teams. You're going to get the notification of it out there. We want to notify our people and get those all structured. Okay. And we might do a catch-up one for everybody, but after this free period, anybody can join this. We have our own referral links, but they'll come in. It's $5.95 a month. They can refer 3 and get theirs free. There's a lot of value to it, but what we care about right now is taking care of our community as a whole and putting them in for free, because we were given that in part of the negotiations on settling this all out.
Rory.
Yes.
Can you use you and I are looking at the decimal point. $5.95 sounds different. I see some faces going, huh?
$5.95.
$5.95. Okay. Now they're smiling. Look at that.
this is but you guys, and even though it's only $5.95, we got to give everybody free access to it. Like, there's no cost down the road. It's free for life if we put you in this way. We have to do it through a manual process. We got staff members that'll be on the Zooms in the MSI groups, structuring it accordingly. Now, it's not a network marketing design. It's somewhat different. It's got groups. It's a different type of structure. We're going to be doing lineage as much as we can possible going forward now that we've got the hub situation handled. This has an amazing share benefit. You guys, this is energy blockchain, and there's tokenomics to it. It's called the Farad Connect. The Farad's currently worth $5 a token, $5 US. We get to earn Farad. There's an awesome benefit to this, and it's tied to a lot of countries. There's a lot of information that we're going to break down on this on Saturday. All right, hold on one sec. That's the plan. I'm trying to wrap it up. Okay. Hold on a second. Train of thought just got ruined. Hold on. Back on my page. Okay. So obviously we don't have the time to go into it today, but I want everybody to be on notice that your teams are going to be having these special things and you're going to be given a gift. This is not just a free position, but it's a position that as we stack it properly creates $11 a month, $20 or $11 a month, $10 a week, and so on. It starts growing. And based on how we market it, and we know how to market this, I have a very solid process we're going to start teaching on Saturday to where we all can gain marketing from it in our PBSs, and especially to what we're going to tie into our V marketing. Now, if you're not doing V marketing yet, you need to be. I want to push your comfort zones. Okay, everybody can, let's, I'm going to lower everybody's hands. You guys just take note of everybody that got their hands raised right now. You guys, we are a big organization. A lot of love in this organization. Whenever we can pay it forward and help everybody as a whole, we do it. And you guys, we can, I'm just going to tell you, the leadership that's been here for years, they've done so much to make this a better place. And they need the recognition. So just, know that, but just, here's the thing. They're going to be reaching out to you guys about study halls. They're going to be reaching out to that. We need to do it in an organized way so that everybody that wants to take advantage of it can get put in for free. All right, $5.95 a month times 12 is like $70 a year. $71 or $70.90 if I want to be exact. My head just did that. $70.90 a year for free. That means it doesn't increase your overhead. And the way we're going to market it together in teams and adding to what we do in the V marketing, this can create $10 a month, $10 a week, $20 a week, $30 a week, and more to us as marketers with this program. In addition to what we already make and what we already have set up. Now, we're going to go into a little bit different thing today. We usually go to the millionaire course right after the Tuesday night, and we do an accountability thing. We're going to do the accountability for everybody right now, right this second. I want you guys to know what we do and how to walk you through it. Those that already know it, great. You're going to tie in right now. We're going to spend a few minutes to talk about it, and then we're going to log out of here. We're going to log into the instructor call for everybody that has a PBS in the last time period. Today, we're changing it up. The reason being is I'm putting a call to action for everybody to jump into their remarketing and get going. Because we are in a fine time. I'm telling you, it's there. You want to be growing your teams. All right, I'm gonna lower hands. I need instructors to pay attention. I need all the leadership instructors, the CSIs, GSIs, PSIs, MSIs to pay attention. If you're not doing V marketing and you need help to get started, raise your hand. Isaiah, I think you're my student. You can lower your hand because you and I are on a plan.
Donna Doyle, you're taken care of too. You can lower your hand.
Carol Enns, you've been coming to some of the V marketing calls, I thought, but get with Renee.
Shelley, we'll talk about it at our next appointment. You put your hand down.
Priscilla, you're with me. We got that covered. And I know you know how to do this, but you're good.
Get,
Thank you guys.
get,
I'll put a shout out, you guys. We have people coming back that have been with us for years. They're coming back. Priscilla Ashley's back. You guys welcome her. Like she's back and she's going strong. I think she's I think she's gonna be setting up some good paces.
Becca Gonzalez, Gail and I'll get you going. You can lower your hand.
This is perfect. And I'm sitting on here.
Francine Jackson, you can get with Jolene and have her get you in touch with me on WhatsApp or a 3-way phone call, and we'll get you plugged into the trainings.
Kid Broad, Miss Angie Bond says you are to contact her. I've got everybody's messaging. I'm loving this.
Chandrea, you can get with Joy. You can lower your hand. Dorothy Beck, you know you can get with me.
I love her name, but I love seeing that on there again. That was good. And this
Christina,
is making
yeah, Christina Wilkins. Rory, you and I have been discussing Miss Christina Wilkins. Yes. Christina, Barbara and I got you covered, girlfriend. All good. We got to get you just going. So
Debbie Plant, lower your hand. You'll be taken care of.
Rita Lauer.
I'm sorry.
Rita Lauer Miller, you can, I'm lowering your hand. You can get with Karina or get with me or Dina, and we'll get you into that class.
Peggy Spore, I'll get with you.
Process. If you can't get a hold of your instructor, you go to their instructor. And if you don't know who that is, you need to figure out who that is. And that's one of those things you can ask, like, who's my instructor? Who's my 2-up? Everybody here can help you find that. All the instructors here can help you find that.
Andrea P. Charlene Hess has you. She said she'll help you.
Judith Smith, Melissa Gable is asking you to reach out to her and she'll get you going.
Okay, while you guys are doing that,
I need you and I'll talk.
Yes.
I need you to share this link. You guys, this is a Google Sheet, and this is where we do accountability. So everybody doing V marketing, I want you on here. Just show us what you did and what you didn't do. Like, this is accountability. And it's not like no one's here gonna like bash on you for doing stuff. You guys, I can tell you here, there's every leader here, myself included. Sometimes we have weeks we can't work. But accountability helps with consistency. And it also puts you on the radar. So like, let's say you're putting the time in and you're not getting PBS students out of it. We know that you need help to do the process. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk about this. It's very important you guys understand. To create the time and financial freedom that the performance blogging system and the RRR247 businesses allow you to do, I'm gonna push your comfort zones. Your leader, your instructors are gonna push your comfort zones. I promise you. These are things you haven't necessarily done. These are new ways of doing things. They're proven methods. Remember, Tanya and I are funding your marketing. And I just was on with the instructors, and I want to put this out there to everybody here too. If you're not taking advantage of e-marketing, I need you to visualize a bunch of $100 bills in your wallet being thrown away every week. You're not taking advantage of it. The opportunity loss is real.
All right, we got a few others. Gail Ledden, Renee's going to get a hold of you. Barbara Morgan, Beth Eves, Anthony Butterfield, get with Francis Bibbs.
Francis Bibbs.
Yeah.
Miguel G, get with Paulette. She'll help you.
Susan Shareko, get with Angie. Carmen, get with Joel. Charles Patterson, Rochelle is going to talk with you on Saturday. Look at that. She's already got you scheduled to get you going. I like that.
Yeah. Janet Rolls will get with you. Rhonda and I will get with you.
I need to do a sidebar. Stacy, I always throw this to you. I need a spreadsheet made. Right? And and this is a new thing. So you guys, the first Tuesday of every month, we have leadership recognition. I'm going to put you guys a heads up. March 4th is a Tuesday. It's going to be a very special Tuesday.
Yes, it is. Very special. Be here.
And babe,
Yeah.
we're going to start recognizing everyone that's getting Google AdSense.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
the big freaking thing to get. And that's going to be the
deal.
second Tuesday. So, Stacey, we need to create a sheet so we can start putting names on there. I got a bunch to add. And we got leadership to put on there so that we can recognize them every month.
Okie dokie. I can handle that. And you want me to share it with MSI, PSI, GSIs,
Yes.
right? Got it. Then I know right where to
GSIs.
put it.
So I'm gonna, you guys, we're on. I told you that we're doing this emphasis on Google AdSense, and I'm just gonna speak at this out. Like I know we all have like a dream income and ways to do things, and we guys, this is a measurable success path. But if you get Google AdSense done, and you're marketing it the way I teach you to market, and you tie in a V marketing, I fully expect you to be making $10 a day on that. And that might not sound like much, but $300 covers all your overhead. Now, you get one good article out there that gets 100,000 views a year, a month, a week, a day. Now you start seeing those bigger numbers. And everything I'm going to teach you on writing these articles is to create more and more of that. You guys, some of us here have already experienced several $100 days in Google AdSense. Okay, it's real, it's possible. Now, no one's going to get filthy rich on Google AdSense. Because my biggest day was $350. My overhead cost for that was $0 though. Cost me nothing to create that. Right? Steady $100 days, $200 days are phenomenal. You can do the math. It's more than most people make in a job. It's bonus money for the way how we structure stuff, but it helps everything work. It helps Google recognize our other stuff and get things out there. But when we tie in that and we tie in V marketing and we're priming the pump with dedicated traffic that we have today, guys, it's never been as easy as it is today. You still got to build your PBS out right. You still have the right content. You got to do the indexing right. You got to take care of everything we teach you. But once it's going, it's going. You guys, I make money no matter what every single day because of Google AdSense, whether I show up and place ads or not. And March 8th, we're gonna infuse on how to post ads to help prime that pump, cover a lot of details, and that'll be a great marathon day. We haven't done them for a while. We haven't done an ad marathon in months. And everyone's like, how do I get this going? You guys, everybody wants an easy button. Well, you got to build the easy button here. Once you build that, you get Google AdSense and you're tying in the V marketing and doing stuff right, everything does become easy because it's all automated. It's set it and forget it, do the work, let it happen. I promise you guys, this is how it works. Like I can build a new PBS tomorrow and get the same results. It's how it works. When somebody doesn't complete the steps, though, it's like you did all this work and didn't get it done. It's like you went to college, you had 2 hours left, you had 2 credit hours left, and you left. Like don't quit on this. Get it in place. And then exercise the rights. V marketing, though, we want you guys all doing it. Why? This makes things work better. And if you get a couple people in your team, who cares if it takes a month or 2 to get that? The leverage that this creates by helping others do what we do is magical. I mean, I look at this. You guys, the amount, I mean, those are on the phones, you get it. People are begging for a solution for extra money. We have it. And especially when you get your PBS done, you get the traffic coming in, you take advantage of all the B marketing and get that traffic going to where you see the money come in, then you're gonna be like, okay, this is working. The trick is to get it working at a level where it just carries on with the momentum, whether you show up or not, so that when you show up, you're just adding more to what's coming in. That's the next stage. You guys, I mean, I've taught personally thousands of people how to do this. Look at those hands. We're decreasing this. Okay, we don't have last names on some of them. Rob, Ty, we don't have last names. I don't know if anybody knows who that is. Taryn Pierce. Linda, that's one of yours, right?
Yes. Just saw somebody else. Miss Crenshaw is Trevor's.
Oh, yeah, thanks. We're looking those up. Okay, so yes, we have a PBS sheet. Everybody all the instructors know what that is. If you got a PBS through Sunday, I want you to join me in 4 minutes, or we'll call it in 4 minutes. We'll end this. We're gonna end this, and we'll end this as soon as we take care of these hands.
Rob and Ty, if you could do us a favor, if you hover over your picture, 3 little dots will appear. Click on that and then click on rename and add your last name for us. Robin, get with Tom DiBartolo. Andrea, if you could put your last name on there too.
Hey guys, next Tuesday, big announcement day. Saturday, I'm going to be covering this ferret thing and how we build it out, and we're getting the teams all lined up. And we want to sign up in the Zooms so that everybody gets it for free. I'm going to save you $70 a year if you just do it the organized way we have. So don't try to jump ahead. Don't try to research it. We're going to plug you in right. It's worth $70 a year.
Octavia, Melissa says to reach out to her. I know your instructor is unavailable, but Melissa just said reach out to her, Melissa Gable. Okay. So if you probably on your team chat. We're looking you guys up.
So we're going to close out. If you can do me, anybody we don't have a response on here, let's write them down, reach out to their instructors. This is good exercise. We should do this more often.
Yeah, Carol, Sharon, Catherine, Rob, Ty, we don't know where you are, how long you've been here, what stage you're at in the training. Tell your instructor to explain V-marketing to you.
Now, I'm going to, next Tuesday's a big day. There's so much stuff I have ready for it. There's something we're going to roll out next Tuesday. There's going to be announcements to follow it. It's going to set motion of a few things. I tell everybody, like, this is a great thing for new students to come and, find out who you're working with, right? Here's the culture, here's the atmosphere. But this is our time to share business goals and direction with everybody, right? We can't call you all individually. Believe me, if I could talk to everybody individually and pass the message, I would. It'd be awesome. This is why we do it, though, right? Because we have such an amazing technology. I love Zoom. Love Zoom. And we get to share all this stuff, right? And we get to do our study halls and build stuff out. My goal, back to Google AdSense, my goal is to make sure that everybody gets Google AdSense that does the work. It's a major feat. All right. And we figure things out, like putting our head through a wall to figure out why people aren't getting it, how to index better. We've solved it. And I'll just put out the secrets. You've got to modify the pages so they're yours. That's it. And then you got to drive traffic to it. But with our new indexing tools, we're lining up so that they have everything they want with Google. We've done all the other rules right. We're getting approvals with less traffic. Now, traffic is one of those things. You don't have traffic, you're going to get paid. You don't make money on Google AdSense unless you got traffic. This is why that ad posting is going to be so awesome for new people. Those that have already been doing ad posting and seen the results, you get it. Also, I'm working on some things to help us with Velveeta marketing. We brought some stuff up on the Saturdays. I'm going to bring it up more because we're getting a lot of things figured out that we can do in massive actions. We can help a lot of people because we're getting more and more consensus things figured out. I'm super excited for the next couple months already of the content we got to train you guys on. It's pretty cool. All right, it's 10:01. We got the hands down there. Everybody that got a PBS in the last period, which ended Sunday night, I'll see you on the instructor Zoom. We're gonna go in the millionaire course. Now, everybody else, you want to get in, you want to get committed, you want to fill out this form that's there to share. You log in, you put your commitment of what you did every week, and we're trying to drive you to where you're getting 1 new PBS a week or more, and then 2, and then 3, and build this up. You guys, the best way to learn is just to jump in and do it. And the best analogy I can give you is swimming. If you don't know how to swim, this may pass over, but you'll get it. If you know how to swim, no one just jumped in the water and swam. Nobody. Some of us had to just get thrown in and like almost drown and die and get pulled out. That's fine. Best way to learn is to just do it. Right? And then you start learning, oh, I can float. My body's a little bit buoyant, and you get those strengths, but you got to build the muscles to swim. Swimming uses your whole body's muscle structure. It's unbelievable. And once you learn how to swim and you build your muscles up, it gets easier and easier, and you get faster and better and more stable. It's the same thing doing V marketing. It's going to freak you out. You're going to feel like you're drowning. No one dies though. No one's ever died in doing V marketing. Not one person. I'm just telling you guys, like the stats of survival are pretty dang good. Okay. And you get to connect to somebody that just like you was looking for a solution, and we get to help them and tie to their success forever. And the better you learn how to do that, the more fun this actually becomes. Because I got to tell you, when you have a student get their Google AdSense, and you're like, okay, now I turn that money on. What does that mean? That means you can help them pay the light bills. It means you can help them with their gas bills. And it just grows from there. Now, yeah, they dive in hard and do more, they're going to get more. Yeah, but you know what? A lot of people come from a broken environment where they haven't had a lot of success in anything, especially independently. Those little wins matter. I've seen some of the most amazing people go from like just lack of confidence, lack of success to booming here. And that's what you live for. I'm going to get really aggressive with you guys on this direction because we have everything lined up to win. We just got to make sure everybody's doing it right. And, there's a lot of mystery to the Google thing. I don't know if you guys have been around. Those have been around for a while. There's a lot of mystery. Like you guys, we used to get Google AdSense no matter what we did. Those days changed. And then it seemed like no matter what we did, we couldn't get approvals through, that some things were changing. We got it figured out. And now the tools we have now, we know the ABC to get it done. Big change here. Now the V marketing, we got that down to a science. We just got to get everybody to exercise it. Push your comfort zones. It just gets easier. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. See you next training. And got the schedule. All right.